It's, if you talk at all, it's terrible. If you talk right in front of the speaker, it's worse. So don't. Okay. Poor Chinese women. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, so I just want to ask you guys, do you know about the intangible cultural history in your country? Anybody?
No.
Yeah. No. Probably you guys don't know the intangible cultural history, what that is. So today I'm introduce a little bit about the international. I just call it ICH. It's a little bit easier. That's the it's kind of like for your country, for your like song, music, drama, catches, annual festivals or craft is from your country. It belongs to your country. Like there's only your country have that. It's kind of like country stuff. And there's another like UNESCO. There's another organization. It's from the it's called United Nations Education Certificate and the Cultural Organization. That's the this organization was established in 18th century, and this organization, the job is to collect all the ICH from all the world, and to share with other people, to put in the like textbook for your country, and or maybe other work. And so this is the first one in Japan. They apply for the organization, and this one is called NACMAX. And this one is the first ICH for this organization, and this is the start of the ICH in the beginning. And today I'm going to talk about the Chinese traditional festival. We call it the Dragon Boat Festival, and the history is a little bit background from here. And the history is started 278 BC, and it is the really famous traditional festival in China, and it has spread and is celebrated for thousands of years. And most Asian countries, like nearby China, like to celebrate also, like Japan, Thailand, and Korea. So they have similar festivals, but it's based on our Chinese traditional festival. Alright, so today I'm going to talk about some importance about this festival for us, and how Korean government to deal with this festival, and some effects on Chinese people and culture, like how people think, how people say about this issue. Alright, so why is it important? And the festival is to commemorate. Yeah, this means like to honor, like to remember our first and great poet, Chu, and that's the picture is from really long ago. And it has like celebrated for many generations, and it's spread throughout thousands of years. And we have our traditional food and our traditional celebrate event. Like we have dragon boat racing, and wearing Xiang package, and rice dumplings. That's the really famous one. Okay. So the dragon boat racing, that's kind of like this. They have a really long boat, and people just sitting here, and there's one over here like leader. They just put like a little drummer over here, and they will start the racing. And you may also see this dragon boat racing in Chinatown, and during this festival is from the same from the Chicago River, from the Chinatown to the downtown. And the other one wearing a shell package is like this. Everybody have in China, everybody will wear this package during the festival. it's kind of like smell really good, and it's present like protection for yourself. And the third one is rice dumpling. It's like this, and we usually use like kind of rice for this, and and you may put some stuff inside for like rice beans or like other stuff. And I'm gonna say how the Korean government to do it with is because Korean had a similar festival with ours, and in 2005 Korean government applied for the organization. Like, do you remember this one, right? This organization, and they apply for it, and they say this festival belongs to Korea. Yeah, and I mean like later on, like for the international like organization, like people will think this festival is from Korea, and maybe it belongs to Korea. So later on, like all the world will be say, oh, this is Korean festival. It's not Chinese. But the truth is really like famous traditional Chinese food, Chinese festival for us. All right, and how does this actually affect people in China? We have two kind of like different thinking about this one. And from the good side is some people say, oh, it's culture, and we should share with other world. And this festival, it cannot belong like a person or a country. It's like whole world, and you need to know about this one. And it doesn't matter who did this action. That means like I don't care about who applied for this one and say this one. Oh, as long as people know it. So that's from the good side. And from the bad side is, I saw it's kind of like stealing. Like you have a festival and we do have similar, and you say this one belongs to you. I thought this was stealing. I mean like I thought it was similar, but it's not quite the same. And after this action, it caused Chinese and Korea have a little bit bad relationship from the government and the citizens, and maybe for later on for the more generation after us, it could be a lie. It says because they all know this one is Chinese festival, but after more generations, maybe they will think this from the Korea. So conclusion. I mean, like we all have some specials in our countries, and we need to remember it, and we need to protect ourselves culture. Like you have traditional festival, you have traditional culture, and we need to protect well. So, and right now there's how issues young generation in China, they all celebrate the others festivals. It's now the traditional ones. So they were keeping to not celebrate the traditional ones and to celebrate others festivals. So that's kind of really bad for us, because our culture we need to remember and to learn from it. Yep. Thank you.